Good morning and welcome to BIFA Link TV, your daily dose of industry information. Today we're joined by Sharon Greer from ASM, who are the gold sponsors of BIFA's National Conference. Sharon will be here today talking about ASM and the work they've got coming up in the next few months. So firstly, Sharon, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me, Nat.
Can we start off by giving us a bit of an insight into what ASM does and also introducing yourself at the same time?
Certainly, yes. I'm Sharon Greer and I'm the General Manager at ASM, or Agency Sector Management. ASM was set up by the Institute of Freight Forwarders, which is now BIFA, of course, back in 1986. And our purpose was to protect the technology-related interests of freight forwarders. And we still actively represent those interests today. But then back in 1994, with the introduction of Chief, we launched our first customs clearance software. And since then, we've had a dual purpose, and that's industry representation and delivering market-leading software currently used by over 500 freight forwarding companies.
So what do you think sets ASM apart from other providers? What do you guys do differently?
Well, ASM is a not-for-profit mutual trading company, and we're limited by guarantee and owned by the users. And this means that any surplus that we make is reinvested into developing better software for the users. We also still have our founding purpose of representing the industry, which is unique for a freight software supplier. All of our directors are active freight forwarders, and we represent our users and the wider forwarding community at key government meetings and with industry bodies such as BIFA, and we're very active with the AFSS, the Association of Freight Software Suppliers.
So in terms of what's coming up in the next few months, what do you guys have in mind?
Well, we're looking forward to joining you at the BIFA National Conference in May, which we're also sponsoring, as you said. And our programme manager, Simon Adams, will be on the customs panel there to discuss changing regulations and digitisation in the industry. We'll also have a team on hand at Multimodal in Birmingham on our new stand in June. And then towards the end of the year, we're hoping to get face-to-face and hold some meetings with our users in Felixstowe and Dover. Development-wise, our priorities are outlined in our roadmap, which we publish on the ASM Resource Centre, and that includes delivering ICS2 functionality and enhancing the functionality for Safety and Security GB. And in direct response to user requests, we're going to be adding multi-currency and bulk invoicing to our job costing module. We've been really busy over the last few years just keeping up with the changing customs regulations and requirements, so it's really good to get back to delivering the features and functionality that users actually want.
That's fantastic. You've got lots to look forward to then, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And finally, what are you most looking forward to about attending BIFA's National Conference?
Well, it's just great to get out there, really get in front of existing customers, potential new customers, and just catch up with industry colleagues, really.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Sharon. It's great to have you on BIFA Link TV.
Thank you very much for having me, Nat. Nice to see you.
And you too.
Okay, thank you.
Tickets are still on sale for BIFA's National Conference. We'll pop a link in the description below so you can still snap up your tickets. That's all for today's episode of BIFA Link TV, your daily dose of industry information.